Not sure how well this will come out, but we'll have a look anyway. See my shadow. In the early morning dew, we can see on the grass here, you can make out the footprints of people that have passed through this particular area. Hope you can see that. So even the disturbance of dew in the morning can give an indication of people and animals that have passed through the particular area. Judging by the length of my shadow, probably 8 meters or so. It is still quite early in the morning and the sun has just risen. What we can see here are 2 fresh deer prints. Let me try and point these out to you. Well, there's 2 fresh prints, one there and the other one there. But what we also have is some older prints here and here. And if we look further up, what we can see is a second set of prints, one there and another one there, and some prints there. There is some very fresh scat. Let's see if we can get a, if we look just here, there's a piece there, very shiny, indicating it's very fresh. And if we look a bit further over, we have some more here. There it is, and some more there. So, and there and there. So deer have passed through here very recently, and this looks like their deer run. Look through the brush there. Now, I don't know if you can see. What I'll do, I'll try and put the monopod down so you can steady this up, so I can use the zoom. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you can just see them pop up. There they go. I think I've spooked them a little bit. That's probably the deer that made those tracks. They're probably 100 yards or so away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 10. Off they go, bouncing through the undergrowth. Shame I spooked them, but I would assume that those tracks, fresh tracks crossing this path, belong to a couple of those deer. Now, what we have here is a good long succession of deer tracks, so we'll follow them. Sure, you can see the first couple, one there and one there. So we'll follow these tracks for the 10 or so yards, and hopefully you can pick them up on the video. Some are more easy to see than others. Here's one just there. We move along a bit, and here we can see there's here, here, and here. Move along a little further, and there's a very faint one in the grass here. Moving along a little further, we've got here, and there we are here. Here, and you can see the trail left by this particular deer running down this path. They disappear for a little bit here, but we know the direction of travel, so if we move forward a little bit, we pick the trail up here and here. There we go. So if we follow this down, there's another one here. It looks like there's a bit of a slip, but we covered. Again, the trail disappears for a little bit, but if we come down, we can pick the trail up here and here. And if we can look at this particular, the toe print on this is splayed, and this is typical of a deer on uneven ground or a deer running. Again, we move to here, splayed toes. Oh, missed one. There's one here by the tuft of grass. Forward again. We have nice front and rear prints side by side. Move down a little further, another nice print, a little bit more subtle one here. I think this is where they peter out a little bit, not so easy to see. It looks like a deer has had a good run down this path. There we go, there's one here. Again, quite a slip and a slide print there. Over to here, smaller rear print here. Another couple there, one here, one here. And that's where they fade away. Now what we can tell from this succession of prints is the stride pattern of the animal, because we have successive prints, and also we can tell the gait, the width of the prints. That's probably a front right, and that's probably a front left, so we can gauge the width of the stride. Found here is another nice succession of tracks. I've marked these with a stick. Here you can see a front and a rear track at the side. But we move on to the next track, which is there in the grass just here. Move on to the next track, which is this one here. Notice the two little claws there, points there, they're dew claws further up the deer's leg. Move to here. Here you can see the print just there. And then we're on to this one. And move to here. There is a print in this hoof print. You can see the leaf in it. I'm not sure that's included in the chain. It looks to be a little bit older. But if you look at there is a piece of grass in here that's pushed down, that hasn't sprung up. So it may be that he stepped on that leaf. The leaf was already in the horse's hoof. So I'm not sure that's in the succession or not, but the track is of the right sort of age, so it may well be. And then we move on to this one here. Again, what I don't see in the chain are the rear feet, except for the first print. So maybe they're stepping in the track of the rear foot, hiding them. And then the last one is this one just here. Again, if you notice, the grass is still compact and pushed down. These are quite fresh tracks. If they were old, that grass may well have sprung back up again if it was still alive, giving an indication of the track age. But these tracks do look quite fresh, given the size of the. If we can pan out to see two sets of tracks. Probably can't. Here we go. We have one track around here, another one back here. The distance from there to there will be determining the stride, and the distance from the outside of this track to the opposite outside of this other track will be the width of the track, and they're typical for a deer, fully grown deer in this particular area.